With us today on Island Focus is Cindy Knapman with the University of Hawaii Sea Grant College Program. Appreciate you taking the time to be with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
You must really enjoy this interview at Oceanside.
I could not be more thrilled to have it right here. This is such a wonderful opportunity.
Please share us a little bit about what the Sea Grant College Program is.
Oh, I'd be happy to. The University of Hawaii Sea Grant College Program has actually been in existence for 50 years now. We just had our 50th anniversary. We were instituted in 1968, and we're part of a larger network of programs around the country. They all have the same focus as we do. There are 33 programs around the country at coastal universities and also at Great Lakes. So all up and down the East Coast, the West Coast, Great Lakes. There's even a program in Puerto Rico, and then one in Guam, which is one of our newer programs. And really what we do is we try to be a bridge between university research and the community. So we try to take what's most relevant to the community, what their needs are, and address them by bringing the most applicable and cutting-edge science to address the issues.
So what does that mean in layman's terms?
Sure. Well, let me give you an example. For instance, we're working now on sea level rise issues, and that's such a critical issue to Hawaii right now. So we're taking studies that all of the university researchers, including Dr. Chip Fletcher, who you're probably familiar with, their findings, and we're working with people that are having coastal erosion issues, are needing to figure out, what does the state do in 10, 15, 20, 30 years from now? So we're working on reports that'll assist the state, just give them some direction on how to address these type of issues.
What can people do, besides be informed?
Well, I think, like you said, I think they can just really be informed on what the current issues are, and if there's certain steps that they can do to address things like climate change, just even personal choices like, maybe
turning off the water when you brush your teeth.
The water, that's right. Greenhouse gases and things like that. Just anything that they can do in their own home.
How do you alleviate the worry and the fear, that tends to surround topics that are so big, and that we don't really know what to do individually?
I think sometimes when topics are so large, like the issues of climate change and sea level rise, that people think that as an individual there's nothing that they can do. But like you just said, there's always certain things that you can do to make a small difference, and that small difference is like a water droplet. It adds up in a larger bucket, and it really makes a big difference worldwide.
So as a program, you're tucked into another department.
Yes, that's right. That's right. So as I mentioned, we're part of a network of 33 programs around the country, and we're under the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration on a federal level, and then we're all based at coastal universities. So here in Hawaii, we're under the School of Ocean and Earth Science and Technology at the University of Hawaii at Manoa.
How can we encourage young people to go into the field as well?
Through the research that we fund, every 2 years we fund different university research. We require them to have a graduate student involved in the research that they do. So we really think it's incredibly important to fund the next generation of students who will become the leaders in 10, 20, 30 years. And then we also get involved at the high school level too. There's a program that the high school students are able to study marine science questions and then come together in a competition where they can, kind of like a Jeopardy style competition.
So fun.
So we address both graduate and undergraduate and high school level.
And are you seeing an increase in interest and enthusiasm?
We really are. I mean, especially here in Hawaii when we're surrounded by the ocean, and every time you go outside, the kids are surfing and they're engaging in the ocean in different ways. So we really see a lot of interest from the students in the ocean sciences.
We've been chatting with Cindy Knapman of the University of Hawaii Sea Grant College Program. Appreciate you being with us today.